Oh, you don't have any wax, do you?
Mm-mm.
Damn. Okay. Just a little side note before we began. I was at a birthday party this weekend, and it was a family member's birthday party, so it was family oriented to a certain degree.
Hell yeah.
And you know us. We pull up, boom, 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 back and forth.
Already,
right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Her friend, or the girl's birthday, we were at her friend, was like, damn, bro, like, y'all were fucking mobilized. Y'all as a unit came out and was ready. And I was like, yeah, bro, we show up as a family and we don't fuck around for nothing. Like, we all knew what we were here for. Mm-hmm. So let's just get to it. And it was just really funny to have someone say that about my family members, like
being a unit.
We were all kept chiefing and stuff. Even
were they not part of the family? Just some random person there?
No, the friends of the girl whose birthday was.
And y'all are just there as a smoke
and we're
unit.
just there. We're fucking
a chief
right?
unit.
Well, so that's the thing. Like, he had hit a couple of things, and I thought he was gonna be, like stoner like us. So there we were. I was hitting a dab every other few minutes. There comes a bong. We went outside, smoked 2 joints. We kept smoking, and he stopped at some point. So it was just funny as fuck. He was just like, I wasn't ready to be smoking all this much. I was like, yeah, I know. That's all I came here to do. I came to smoke and sing happy birthday. Goddamn.
Sing happy birthday, and I'm all out of birthdays.
I'm all out of birthday singing. Yeah. But it was a good time. But the point is my family's stoner as fuck, and it's just funny as fuck that we all ended up this way by ourselves.
That's what's up.
I'm Sandwich.
I'm Mr. Fiend, and we're 42T. And this giveaway is brought to you by 710 Spatula.
If you want one of these bad boys, just go down to our Instagram and check out our giveaway.
Enter into the rules. Make sure you follow us and 710 Spatula. And make sure you never waste a dab
or hash
again.
And if you missed the giveaway by 6/13, do not worry. You can check out the website
and use our promo code 42T Media to get 50% off your entire order.
Woo! Okay, we ready?
Yup. Welcome everybody. I'm Sandwich. We got Mr. Fiend. We are 42T, and this is Bong Noises.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna take a hit of my pen because I don't have any wax. My Benjamin, my cardigan yardigan.
My backyardigans. Okay. Am I good on the level?
Yeah, you sound nice.
Cool. Okay. All right.
But boom.
Well, I'm going to ask you this because I recently went back and watched the Steven Universe movie. I've seen it twice within this last week.
Yeah.
But where are you at in Steven Universe? Still not much.
Still
okay.
not that. Yeah.
Then never
still
mind.
Not that much further.
Then never mind.
I don't know where I am. Let's see. Jasper's corrupted.
Tough. Our own stupidity.
Yeah. Is that in the movie when he's fighting her and he's like, "It's your fault, you dumb bitch. You did this to yourself."
No.
Or is that in the future series?
Future. Yeah, it's in future. But when he's talking to somebody like that, it's when he's taking over Pink Diamond's body.
Mm-hmm.
Or White Diamond's power has allowed Gems to take over her body, and that's what he does with her shit. Where he starts seeing himself through her eyes, and he's like, "No, this is not what I wanted. I don't want to be a diamond. I don't want to be this powerful thing." And
that's the movie.
That's the future.
Oh,
that's the epilogue series. No, the movie's about Spinel.
Yeah,
yes.
I haven't seen the movie in forever.
Oh God, I
at
love
least
the
a year
movie.
and a half, maybe.
Love the movie.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Steven Universe is always baller.
Well, yeah. So Jasper's corrupt. Did Peridot? Oh no, not Peridot. Did Lapis already leave?
I don't know. Did she leave again?
I don't want to spoil it for you if you don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Because I don't remember she leaves. I remember she goes hides on like fucking Neptune or some bullshit for a while.
It's the moon. She goes to the moon base, but that's like right near the end, because they know the diamonds are coming.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to get caught in another.
Okay,
war.
yeah, no, that's right. The diamonds aren't coming yet. I don't know what's about to happen. They were just the rubies. That's what just happened. The rubies just came.
Oh,
And
you
then-
still got to run into the Aquamarina and her topaz soldiers.
Oh yeah, shoot, that's way far.
No, that's pretty damn close.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only other. That's the next big thing
Well,
that
no,
happens.
the next thing is the zoo. I'm not even at the zoo yet.
Yeah, okay, so the
Because
zoo,
then the blue diamond comes, the zoo happens.
yeah, I think the zoo's where he gives her the list of the people that are in his
Yeah.
life or whatever, and
Uh-huh,
then,
and then
she,
that's when they come back. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they have some filler in between there. Some onion episodes, I think.
The only things I skip in Steven Universe is
The Ronaldo. I know you hate Ronaldo.
I don't hate Ronaldo. I hate his episodes.
The fucking yeah, that's fair. I guess so.
He's
He's not that bad as a side character in small
in
doses.
small doses. Like in the movie, he's not in it like not at all. But like the one thing is in Amethyst's song to
Mhm.
get her back. They're running out of the fucking arcade, and she turns into him, and she's just purple. So he busts out his phone, but his password is fucking long.
Long as
So by
fuck.
the time he gets to it, she's gone. He's like, no.
Like yeah, that's funny.
That's good.
Like him as a character being like basically a fucking Discord Reddit mod essentially
Yes,
with his
yeah.
own fucking blog into weird shit. Yeah, that's
it's
funny.
good. And then like okay, the Lars episode, that one is fucking creepy as shit, but it makes sense. The one, Rock Ronaldo is literally one of the worst
episodes.
That's because I just cannot stand that motherfucker in that episode.
Thinking he's gonna be a part of the gym. I don't even remember that episode because I don't think I've watched it like once
Yeah.
when I first watched Steven Universe,
I've watched it a few different times, but
and it just made you hate it more and more.
yeah. Even the last time I rewatched Steven Universe with Alexi,
Hmm.
it was her first time. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I was like, can we skip this episode? She's like, no, I have to watch every. You know how tough it is to watch the Uncle Grandpa episode, bro?
Yeah, I skipped the Uncle Grandpa episode when I was rewatching it this time. Low key, I think I skipped the whole first season. I think I started watching it literally after Uncle Grandpa episode.
The Uncle Grandpa episode is a little bit later.
It's like it's the first episode of season 2. No. No, because I forgot. Season 1's like fucking 50-something episodes for no reason.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think season 1 ends with Garnet Fusion exposed. I thought it did, but I don't think it did.
Mm-mm.
I have to look at the wiki.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. The point is,
What other shows are you watching?
the fucking Uncle Grandpa episode sucks.
100 times over. We wait a year round for new Steven Universe episodes, and that day when that fucking shit showed, I was like, "What the fuck is happening?
Fucking
What the fuck is
some
happening?"
bullshit non-canon ass.
No, and that's because I was like, "Is this supposed to be canon at the end?" I was like, "I guess not." Like,
Uncle Grandpa.
you just wasted 15 minutes of my bullshit fucking life. Like, fuck, I needed more Steven Universe, not more Uncle Grandpa.
No, for real. That's one way. Ain't no one out here watching Uncle Grandpa. That was just a plot for other people to
Did the
get
kids
watching.
at that time even watch Uncle Grandpa? Like, is that why it's not even on Cartoon Network now? Like, come on.
I have no idea.
Like, Flapjack was a lot better than this. Fuck.
Yeah, I like Flapjack. I like that other one too at the time. Fucking, it might have been a little bit before, but fucking my gym partner is a monkey.
That one was kind of stupid.
I like that one. Yeah, now I like that one because it was stupid. Fucking Billy and Mandy was a good one.
Dude, The Adventures of Billy and Mandy were fucking
Yeah,
good.
that was a baller one.
Codename Kids Next Door was always a
Ooh,
fucking
that's a
fantastic
good one. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Of course, Adventure Time is good.
I didn't
For
get
the
into.
time being, when I should have gotten into it,
Mhm.
I just wasn't ready for it. And by the time it got good, I just was not paying attention at all.
Yeah, that's basically when it first came around. I was like, I thought I was too good for it. I was like, what is this little kids show? Like, I honestly hated when the intro came on, and I was like a big hater. And then,
Come along.
shoot.
No, that's the end.
damn, I was like probably in 5th grade maybe when I first started hearing about Adventure Time.
No, we were well past 6th grade.
When it first started.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna
When-
I'm gonna Google
When it
this real quick.
started, I swear it was like 20. Like it actually started in 20 in like 08 or 09
No,
for
it
sure.
didn't, bro.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Cause I was still in fucking elementary.
No, bro. Adventure Time.
When did Adventure Time
I'm
come out?
looking it up. Hold on.
Jamie? Go-
Until 2010.
yeah. So
Our 6th grade year.
2010.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. By the time it got good, it was like season 3, and that would have been 2014.
Yeah.
So we
2010
were already
That was
down
like
nearing
fifth
high
grade.
school.
That was like 5th grade summer for 2010.
yeah.
Yeah. That would have been like 5th grade summer. So yeah, so when I first started hearing about Adventure Time, I was a big hater. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit replacing my good shit? And then all of a sudden I grow up, I'm a fucking senior getting blasted in my fucking uncle's room, high as fuck, watching Adventure Time like, oh shit, this is deep.
See, and I remember
there being like theories about whatever and like it being like kind of crazy, like maybe earlier, and then I just ignored it maybe.
Mhm.
And then those like thoughts were what eventually got me into it because I just remember hearing people's like, oh, this so deep, Adventure Time's so deep. There's like a whole backstory like before the universe or whatever, like before the story.
Yeah, I think it was right about the time that the Ice King was name dropped as Simon.
Mm-hmm.
I think right about that time I like caught wind of what they were doing. And by the time that what was going on? Like by the time that Finn got his leaf farm,
Mm-hmm.
I was like barely catching on to how good the music was. So like the music is what got me into it, but then little did I know Rebecca Sugar wrote a lot of that music. I was like, now it all makes sense because I was a Steven Universe fan from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Regular show I was a fan of, and then after like season 2 they went on some weird hiatus, it feels like, and by the time they got back I like just didn't care and wasn't watching TV at that time.
The first time I ever watched a regular show was because of you. I remember we watched it on your phone at the damn fair the annual fair that comes around every year.
Why would we be watching a regular show on my phone at the fair?
Because we were at the fair and we were watching regular show on your phone.
We had the first season on Apple or whatever. Because I remember the day the fucking regular show dropped. We were Drip Him, and Ganja.
We were eating something.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant like the day it showed on Cartoon Network for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Like the day the show premiered, it was me, Drip Him, and Ganja. We were sitting there watching this shit, and I'm like, this is pretty funny. Well, then the next episode starts. I'm like, well, what the fuck is happening? Because it immediately started like with the bullshit, and the bullshit that would carry on and evolve to get even funnier. And I need to go back and watch the later seasons.
See, I didn't watch a regular show, and shit, I watched regular show, Adventure Time, both at the same time. I was just getting high as a senior, skipping class, not necessarily skipping.
See, yeah, no, because like
skipping
even whenever
one class
I
in
would catch
particular.
reruns, it would always be the first 2 seasons that I had seen, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, cause and the thing that got me back into watching TV was fucking Rick and Morty. Cause right about the time that I stopped watching regular show, and when all that stuff, I stopped watching WWE too.
Dang.
Yeah. Like TV in general in my life just fucking zoop. The only things I caught up on a few things. So like at that time I started watching Big Bang Theory. I did my first Law and Order SVU rerun at that time.
Right.
And then anime. Anime is what caught my eye, and then I rewatched Soul Eater. I did Fairy Tail, and then I did fuck, why am I blinking so hard? Full Metal Alchemist for the first time. And then it wasn't until after I got into Rick and Morty that someone said, go watch Avatar. And I went back and watched Avatar.
Fucking Avatar. I just watched Avatar for the first time like last year, 2 years ago.
No, Avatar is
Avatar's
so
good.
fucking good.
Yeah, I waited way too long to watch Avatar. I should have been watching Avatar when
it
was coming out.
Yeah. No, my cousin. What's up, Fiero? Fiero watched it as a kid, and I thought, oh, it's just another like kid show. Like I really don't care or whatever. I never paid attention to it. Like yeah, the bending was cool, but and could get annoying in the first season. So you stop watching it and shit. Well, and then it didn't help when the fucking live action movie came out, and that shit was fucking ass. So yeah, I didn't even get past the first book. It was bad as fuck. Like apparently now the rankings are fucking the Avatar movie. What's Dragon Ball, and then this new fucking Beauty and the Beast or Sleeping Beauty.
The fucking Snow White.
Snow White, yeah.
The goddamn Snow White movie. Yeah, the worst movie ever.
Worst movie ever, tough.
I didn't even know that there was a live action Snow White because we had to go to the vet not too long ago, and we were watching this, and it was this animated, like their new animation style they're doing, and we were looking at it like, what is this movie? We've never seen this movie. And then they showed like these 7 little short motherfuckers, and I was like, "Oh, what is that supposed to be like the new 7 dwarves?" Yep. And then they showed Snow White, and I was like, "The fuck new?" And then so they just made that animated new version. I didn't even know they were coming out with the live action. And then the first thing I see about it is all this hate.
Well, because I heard they're doing a Lion King movie. And then I heard at the same time
Mufasa.
they were Mufasa.
I remember everyone was mad at that one because they used the AI or something.
That's just lazy. It's just lazy, especially if we're gonna be talking about movie concepts that are supposed to be art, you know.
And like, don't get me wrong, editing and animation, all that shit takes time. It's a lot of work. That's the point of art. Yeah, sorry. Like, I say as I'm there fucking 6 hours deep into the fucking edit, like I fucking
hate you. I hate the sound of my voice. I hate this motherfucker sitting next to me.
Oh man,
that's funny as fuck. But I heard about the Snow White and like never once ever heard anything about it again. Here comes Moana. Here comes this. Boom, Snow White. I was like, it feels like we're just springing this on ourselves. Maybe I'm not watching enough TV.
It's just money grabs.
Yeah, they spring it onto you. Well, like, cause like especially when you think about the Marvel stuff they're dropping, we're talking years and years in advance. We know this shit's coming out, and they'll slowly start releasing shit as it fucking comes up. But like, it just seems like they just drop movies now without giving them any fucking promotion. It's like that's tough. Like, okay. The Transformers
there's no anticipation anymore.
Yeah, the Transformers 1 movie, I thought it looked good, but
are we talking about like the Michael Bay Transformers?
No.
The Transformers 1.
Transformers 1. I was like, oh man, it's just going to be another fucking kids movie. It looks good, but it's just another kids movie. Well, I started hearing great reviews on TikTok, and sure enough, I go look for it, and goddamn, it was a fucking good movie. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Verse worthy level movie.
Damn.
No, it was good. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Okay, I might have to check that out.
It's on Paramount right now.
I didn't know it was that lit.
No, it was really good, and it started off exactly how you would think it would, but it got fucking real near the end, and I'm like, wow, I can definitely see the line that they drew in the sand. You know what I mean? Like they're taking a stance, and I can't wait to see what kind of war movie it could be. Because that's what they fucking made it look like at the end. And they're prepared for fucking war for next time you see him type shit.
Damn.
No, it's good. It was really good. It was really heartfelt. Really heartfelt.
Nice themes.
Yeah. Oh my God. So much character development.
Yeah.
I was like, it's hard for you to hate Megatron. Like, he as the bad guy. Like, as a wrestling fan who cheers for the heel sometimes. Like. Right. Dude, I want to root for Megatron just as much as I want to root for Optimus Prime, and that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do for fucking Transformers, man. Because like even in the Michael Bay ones, there's my fucking Megatron's just an asshole. I was like, Optimus, you roll up on that motherfucker.
Fuck, he's clearly the bad guy.
He's clearly the bad guy. Well, no, and then there's nothing likable about his character. Dude, they fucking did this goddamn Megatron justice. I was like, well, now I want to fucking be Decepticon. Like, it's not just cool to be the bad guy. It's exactly how I feel. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Have
you seen the show Common Side Effects?
I have not seen the show. I've seen it on Max, like scrolling, because we were watching The Sopranos.
Yeah.
For a little bit. We need to get back on it, but I've seen it and I was like, that looks kind of weird. And then I've heard a couple things. I've seen.
So you haven't really seen much about it?
No,
You've
I haven't
just
even seen
ran
maybe
into it?
one TikTok.
Yeah, at all?
No.
Damn, I saw like the trailer for it like a couple months ago, maybe.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, that would look fun.
It's something to replace Rick and Morty with.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. And then I don't even remember what. I think I just opened it one day and that's what they were promoting. It was like front page and I was like, fuck yeah, let's watch it. We made a fucking blanket for it.
Sick.
We made a fucking blanket for it and I was sitting there just chilling and goddamn, I was like, you know what, I'm here in my blanket for it. Let's fucking get high and watch this shit. So, yeah.
It was good?
It was nice. I watched that first episode and I was like, oh shit.
What is it
I gotta
about?
wait for Gabby to get home. We're gonna watch this together. That shit was lit. And fucking we started watching it from there, but it's basically like it's just a show about like mushrooms basically. And like it's crazy. It makes me happy as fuck just because like there's a couple of scenes where like they're showing like the growing and them just like going through it and shit and I'm like, yo, that's badass.
I think you mentioned that one of the last times we recorded.
Yeah, that shit was badass. But fucking they just recently like cuz it's a blue mushroom, right? Like the mushroom, it shines blue. Oh, I wonder what they're hinting at.
One of my favorite videos of all time, I don't remember where I saw it, but they had a whole mushroom. It was like big as fuck. And they cut into it. It immediately starts bleeding blue and all the whole mushroom turns blue. And I'm like, oh, that's how you fucking get me going, bro. I'm like, yes, just.
That's crazy.
Ah.
Yeah, so blue. If you don't know, when magic mushrooms, they bruise blue because of the chemical that's inside them. The trippy molecule is psilocybin. For some reason, is blue when it hits oxygen. There's like some
it's
other
like
science.
It's like this. It's so funny that the fucking mushroom is blue right now. Just
the blue light. Yeah. It's like a deep ass blue. And so the mushroom on the show Common Side Effects is like a glowing blue mushroom. And when I first saw that, I was like, oh, haha, I see what they're trying to do. But then in this most recent episode, they're talking about it, and it's not even that big of a plot point. But in the background, they have like the chemicals that make it blue, and it's literally psilocybin.
Goddamn.
Like it's not like they didn't even try make their own like chemical. Like it's literally psilocybin. I started freaking out. I was like, yo, I see that word.
Shout out to the TikTok. Goddamn.
I see that word. That's because I'm probably going to make more TikToks because that one didn't get as big as it needs to. And that's because I looked it up and I haven't seen any other videos about it.
Hell yeah.
So if you go check our TikTok, there's probably going to be like 4 or 5 by the time this podcast comes out.
Jesus.
But yeah, no. So I thought that was badass. So the magic mushrooms is literally magic mushrooms.
Okay. I definitely have to watch it then.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's badass. But what most people don't know, and I bet what you don't know, is that it's actually based on like real things.
What?
The main guy.
Oh, okay.
The main guy, Marshall Cuso. It's based off a real guy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And he was just a mushroom scientist.
Essentially, yeah. Like so, most people would think that Paul Stamets, right? You know Paul Stamets?
Yeah, mushroom hat.
Mushroom hat.
We'll not talk about
portobello mushrooms.
Portobello mushrooms for reasons we don't know. But
it happens, I guess. But yeah, so most people think it's modeled after like Paul Stamets and Terrence McKenna, right?
Right.
They're not wrong.
Right.
But
because they went through similar things.
Mm-hmm. But there's actually a guy who is pretty much the same exact story. So there's a guy named Stephen H. Pollock, right? And he basically looks like Terrence McKenna. So if you can imagine, they all look the same.
Like they had fun in the fucking 70s.
Hell right? Yeah. So fucking, he basically looks that. But what's crazy is the story I'm about to tell you. Fucking, you'll never guess where all of this happened and was based out of. San Antonio, right here in Texas.
Crazy.
So after the mushrooms started like getting a big deal over here in the States, right?
Right.
Like the first people to start doing it was like this is like the 70s.
Okay.
So the first people to get a hold of mushrooms really were like colleges, right? And so he was a student And then he started doing the mushroom. Like he started hearing about them. He started doing them, and then he became a professor at a university, right? And fucking, he basically
Did it say what university?
what? Yeah, it did. I don't remember specifically right now. One of the universities is still there in San Antonio,
Sick. Okay.
but fucking, he ended up wanting. He knew that mushrooms would be the future, right?
Right.
And he wanted it to give everybody access to this mushrooms. So what he did is he actually found a specific type of mushroom down in Florida that no one's ever found before or like recorded it really.
Mm.
But this mushroom was special because it's where, I don't know if you know what truffles are.
Mhm.
So like truffles, you can have psychedelic truffles, but there was a whole thing where these truffles were legal because the thing it's like the whole THCA Delta 9 thing.
Right.
Like the thing that's illegal is the fucking mushroom. But if you have these truffles, it's okay,
Right.
technically. Which they fixed that now. Now it's the chemical, blah blah. But like the whole thing with Amsterdam, like they were a big thing in Amsterdam, probably from another strain. But here in the States, he found a mushroom that produced these truffles that you can eat, and he ended up making like a business where you can ship them, and like he was selling them and stuff. And then he started selling spore kits, and then he sold mushroom grow kits, and then he wanted to do more. So then he started using the money from like his research and stuff,
Mhm.
and he made a pot farm.
Cause where else do you go after fucking making your mushroom empire?
He made a pot,
thing?
yeah, he had a
You
pot
make a
farm.
pot farm. Hell yeah.
And so he was using the pot farm to like sell, right? To like grow and like sell the cannabis.
Right.
But then he was also a doctor. So he was using his doctor to write prescriptions to other people who like drug addicts, basically. So that way he can get.
Dude, healing the world one fucking mushroom at a time.
Well, no, like he was like drug pushing, like
Oh.
pharmaceuticals. Like he had a like a pharmacy license,
Uh-huh.
and he ended up making his own pharmacy. So that way, basically, if you wanted it, you could get it from him for the price. But he was doing it so that way he can make the money to do the pot farm, which all of that was really just funding for his mushroom grow
Sick.
and his operation, right?
Mhm.
And so the crazy part is that they started catching on to him, right? Because he's doing literally all of this. He's selling drugs, he's selling mushrooms, growing weed. He's still working at the school. He's like a professor. He's like a licensed pharmacist now.
Mhm.
Fucking, I say that, but he was a licensed pharmacist selling out of his house.
Sick.
But yeah, and then it all came down. Do you want to know how he died?
How?
They found him dead in his apartment, and his shit ransacked.
Because who would murder somebody to take a scientist's research other than their own government?
hmm
Mm.
Well, they were already planning a raid on him.
Well, of course, but here's the thing:
but
you keep the raid
before
off
they-
the books.
Before the raid could get to him, he was
Mhm.
found dead.
Yeah, most likely.
But then they ended up finding they came to his shit, found everything anyway, and all of his research, all of his stuff he grew was burned and destroyed.
set us back another 20-some years.
Because he found he found a mushroom. He bred it to be able to grow those truffles like better and stronger probably, and probably was doing other stuff too. Who knows?
Yeah, had all the fucking funding in the world. People love fucking
like there's some crazy stuff that random people on the internet know about growing mushrooms.
Yeah,
And like he had a whole lab and like was into that shit type shit. So who knows what we lost? But there was like a myth that he was the creator of penis envy mushrooms.
sick.
But he didn't actually create the penis envy mushrooms.
Oh,
Or
okay.
that thing's still up in the air kind of, because
Right.
the other story of the penis envy mushroom is like from this other guy, and it comes from just like also Terrence McKenna, and essentially they just bred it until it just looked like a penis, and then the name just caught on essentially.
Penis envy.
Yeah. There's actually a interview by Hamilton Morris. Actually, both of these things are covered by Hamilton Morris. You know Hamilton Morris. We've watched that episode about peyote, that thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's Hamilton Morris.
Okay.
So the same guy, he's actually researched these two things, and he's done an interview with the creator of the penis envy mushroom. And that's a whole like hour and a half interview with that story. But that's pretty much the thing is they just bred it and fucking did that. But that story is worth to listen to just because mushrooms are fun, and
History's fun.
the people that get involved with mushrooms end up being weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Stephen H. Pollock found the mushroom, died in his shit. All his shit got burned, and like there was a myth saying that he was the starter of penis envy, right? So he was like a big figure.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know the crazy thing? You want to know the funniest part about the back to the show common side effects?
Yeah.
He has a pet turtle,
Right.
and the pet turtle is called Socrates. Socrates is the first person to coin the term penis envy, because that was the Greek thought back in the day. It's all fucking a big old joke. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Definitely have to fucking
Check that out.
Check that out.
No, yeah. It's a fun...
Add that to the list of things I need to catch up on.
I definitely think it's an important show, and everybody should watch it. And this last
Make
episode
yourself aware of what's happening in the actual world.
was fucking crazy. This last episode. I think it was the season finale, but it already got renewed for second season.
So wait, how far in this man's story is the show?
I mean, it's not... it's just... like similar story essentially. Like I'm not saying that he's gonna die at the end. I don't fucking know that.
But
fucking
if they follow the history path to the guy that they're recording, how far is he into his journey?
I don't know. Like it's not like a exact recreation.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying earlier.
No, it's not like an exact recreation.
I'm
just saying that his character is like just based off of that shit that's happening because like the FDA, like it's a whole government thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like an exact recreation.
Okay, so what the fuck is the show about?
It's not like the show's not about a professor in Texas.
I thought
that's the real story.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were telling me it's based off that guy and that guy's life story is what's being told on
just the character itself, just the main character.
Well, I'll check out the show to find out what the show's about. Fucking asshole. Shit.
I was trying to give you everything I could without spoiling anything. Perfect, right?
No, it was perfect for that. But I thought I asked you what the show's about, and you go and tell me that it's based off a guy, and you tell me that guy's life story. I think I'm sitting here thinking that guy's life story is what they're doing on the show.
That's crazy. I probably should have told you the plot of the story first.
Probably, because that's what I asked first.
So
you high-ass motherfucker.
Fucking goddamn. Well, the plot of the story is this guy finds a mushroom and it's medicine, and then the government comes after him for it. And this medicine can heal basically everything.
Why wouldn't it be a mushroom? Here's that if you need it. Josh, the raw guy, had to post a video the other day. It said, "Don't smoke the beginning paper that says whatever the fuck."
Oh, the fucking the damn placeholder. Basically.
Yes, I was like,
who's smoking that?
Dumbasses, apparently.
If you're out of papers, then
I would never.
Do you? I guess, but at that point, why don't you have a pipe?
Real, no, and even then, I'd make a fucking pipe out of my hand and burn my fingers, type shit.
Like, I don't know. A pack of papers costs like what, $2 maybe?
Depending on where you get it, and you can get zigzags for fucking like $1 at the gas station.
Oh well, there's that. I guess cheapest pipe probably be about $5-6. But still,
a Coke can. God damn.
Don't smoke the wax fucking
with
dyed ass
shit.
paper.
Yeah.
I say that, but I've smoked out of a fucking sticky note before. I took off the sticky. I took off the sticky, but it was a pink sticky note.
It was a pink sticky note. Now it's just paper in your lungs.
Nah, I already coughed that shit out by now.
You do be violently fucking.
Goddamn.
Fucking mushrooms.
But that's
I always
fucking
did
lit.
prefer acid though.
Yeah, still.
I think so.
I get why mushrooms are a little bit more jittery.
Yeah, I just don't like the shakes. I just don't like feeling like that.
See,
And then it's like I can't even go out and do nothing because I'm a weirdo with the fucking drugs. I'm just like this.
that's the thing with the mushrooms. Like, acid I can take in like a social setting. We're out doing something, maybe, whatever. Mushrooms, I gotta be in the house, in my trip fit, in my blanket.
Relax.
Yeah, like, it's time to go down. It's time to go in. And like maybe that's the past couple times I did, because like I've done a couple microdoses with like the fucking little shroom gummies,
Right.
the legal ones here, and like those are weird because some of them are like, most of what they have is like fucking random mushrooms like the reishi and the lion's mane, which don't fucking do shit,
Right.
but they have proprietary blends, so you honestly don't know what's in them. Some of them have fucking amanita. Some of them have dead ass fucking 4-ACL DMT, which when you take it, your body converts it into fucking psilocybin.
Sick. Oh, there's an ashtray.
Which I actually have. Oh, I actually have a pack of gummies that contain that I know specifically based off what I've heard online. A lot of reviews and people who have gone to a lab themselves and tested it.
Wow.
So I'm gonna try those at some point. We'll talk about it on the podcast how
What
they
did you
feel.
do? Yeah.
But I've had them for a little bit. I don't know when I'm gonna try them, but yeah. So some gummies, like the point is, you don't know what the fuck's in them, and like sometimes I like the other day I took like a couple gummies, and I should have just took one. I wanted to microdose and go about my day, but I took 2 gummies. And I was sitting there I was driving and shit, and like it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't like, it literally wasn't even terrible. But like I was just fucking, anytime I was like fucking doing my job, door dashing and shit, I was just there in line just fucking staring at the fucking wall. And I was like,
Staring at the
yo.
wall's funny as fuck.
I just remember being lost as fuck. Not lost, but I just was like, whoa. These gummies should not be hitting me this hard right now.
This joint's good.
But regular mushrooms, the climb is definitely a lot steeper than acid.
Yeah.
And so that's
Well,
probably
that's just
one
because
thing.
of how long of a time you spend on the acid compared to the mushrooms, where you can take the mushrooms at like the beginning part of your day and you won't end up still high. Where acid you
takes-
definitely gonna
that's
have
a
to
whole
sleep
day.
that shit off.
Yeah, that's a whole day and a half.
The half is to sleep.
Most of the time when I do mushrooms, though, like I literally just lay there and let them take me. It's only these past couple of times.
I always want to try to do something when I'm on them, and that's when they fucking get me jittery.
Well,
That's when I start fighting them.
Yeah, well, I think that's literally what it is. But you don't realize that until after you're there and you.
Oh no, they take me every time. Like yeah, they forcibly take me, and I'm like ah.
But the jitters.
But the jitters is how I know they're fucking violent. Cause I've had some mushrooms where the jitters aren't that bad, but then the last time we had mushrooms, I was like, "Fuck! I just want to watch this movie. Fuck this grandma."
Encanto?
Yes, fucking Encanto. Because that's the last time I've had mushrooms is when we fucking had that shit, and I fucking was like, "Oh yeah, Encanto's on Disney Plus now."
Shit, I don't even remember the last time I had like a big trip like that on mushrooms. Cause I didn't even take any of those that much. Like I just microdosed really. The most I ever took was probably about 1 gram, maybe 1.5 grams. And fucking.
I think we did what, 3 grams?
That was like back then though, when we were getting them still.
Yeah.
But fucking, what's it called? I got ash everywhere, homie.
Yeah, I saw you fall on you multiple times.
God damn it. But fucking, I don't remember. Yeah, mushrooms, goddamn. The past couple of times I've done mushrooms, I did the psilocybin extract gummies. Those were fucking weird, bro. Because there was 14 in that pack. There was 14 gummies. Me and fucking Gab split them. So we had...
7.
No, I had 8. Hold on. There was 14 gummies, so we should have had 7, but there was an extra one, so I had 8, right? But when I remember that night, I remember eating. I remember eating 7 pears and 1 extra one, so that would have been the whole bag. But every time I picked one up, I ate 2, and I remember looking at them laid out and seeing like 7 rows, and I tripped hard as fuck that night.
Did she even have any?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
she
split them.
That was what I was saying. Or did you eat hers? And you're just like,
Well, that was also the night we tried to do the damn. We tried to do a subscriber thing. We tried to do like 10 hits. And so we were in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah. So we were in the middle of doing that. So probably by the time it probably took me about 20 minutes to even eat them, which means by the time I ate the last one, the first ones were already affecting me. So I probably was already tripping and saw that there was like, or thinking, but dead ass, I was tripping twice as much as I should have been.
Jesus.
And like they were hitting me hard as fuck. I couldn't even watch the Lego movie. I was just sitting there like the whole fucking room was just creating a box around me and I was just here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
That's funny as fuck. Because I felt that. That's what it felt like being in the bathroom at the hotel stripping acid.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're just sitting there and it's like, bro, the whole universe could just end right now. Like, yeah, everything could be blank. I open that door and there's nothing but space, and it's just me.
Me in here.
Yeah. Crazy thing. It's just crazy of a thought.
But then you open that door and you realize there's more.
There's the whole world. Yeah.
And then it makes you want to go outside the next door, and then that's when your friends are like, no, you can't go outside.
You can't go on a walk, Tommy. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, man, but yeah.
People won't get up for another 2 hours, brother. It's a weekend.
Oh, man.
That's funny as fuck.
Not that we've ever, like, wanted to, but I don't know. It always has you that fucking, like, I need to, like, do shit right now. I need to see the world.
Yeah. But it's even like the time my mom scared the shit out of me and I was tripping my ass off. All I wanted to do is shout how much I love her. But it's like, I know if I go on a ramble, she's going to fucking be like, what drugs are you on?
All of them.
All of them, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm fucking bad. Didn't need that happening at 7 a.m. when she's on her way to work.
No, definitely not. That's funny as fuck, man.
That's just what happens, man. You get into your feelings and you got to make sure you tell people you love them and shit. Oh, man. That's funny as fuck. How long are we at?
Tripping's fun. I don't even know. It's almost 4:20, though, so we can catch that. Probably end it there. We're already at 50 minutes. Keep this one nice, short, and simple.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want us to talk about?
Not anything on the topic of like mushrooms right now. We can, anything else we can just...
I was just asking because I know you had a list. I didn't know if we hit everything.
Yeah. Anything else we can make its own fucking episode on.
Heard.
But if you're just finding this podcast, check out our comedy set. It's a couple episodes down.
That was a good experience too. I didn't feel fucking the mushroom at all.
No, I felt it kick in, and I knew it was there, but it wasn't like doing any, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I knew that it was there, but it wasn't affecting me. I was like, oh, there's the mushroom.
Other than fucking up, who do you think is lying? I think it went pretty well.
Oh yeah, everything went nice.
Everything went nice.
I like the. Have you seen the YouTube video?
Yeah, I watched it earlier.
Yeah. I like my cuts I was doing. I think I did all right.
Yeah, it was good.
But boom.
All right.
That was nice. Yeah. We can go ahead and end it there. It's about to be 4:20. We got 2 minutes. We can fucking talk about some shit and end it on the hit with 4:20.
Yeah, I'm gonna load up a dab.
Yeah. But I don't know.
You want to hit this? You want to blink this out?
I can't put that on there. This one's only hold a gram. I can only fit a gram cart. Yours is 2 gram.
I need my pen, so
yeah.
I guess you can afterward. Or here, I'll get my hit ready and then put it back on. You can have.
I mean, I can just hit this. It's fine. Okay. I like these. They're not that bad.
They're not that.
They're
bad.
jelly. Oh, that's something. That's some fucking bullshit. They're still doing the damn SB3 bullshit. We need to fucking get that handled.
These old religious fucks need to leave us alone. Like not everybody has to subscribe to your rules, you fucking dick.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck. I have my issues with the fucking hemp industry, but it's going backwards. We're going backwards here.
We're regressing, and that's bad. Like progressiveness is not terrible. I don't know how many times I have to say that.
Mm-mm.
I've stated how I think the Renaissance fucking wasted their time, right?
What do you mean?
Like, honestly.
Oh, okay, because they were too busy honoring God and trying to paint God instead of fucking trying to like do something like mathematician or something.
Yeah.
Do something physical.
Yeah, a lot of those geniuses at the time wasted the things they were finding out about math on art.
Yeah.
The central
instead of like the practical God, or something.
You know, because
I guess
all it did was give more things for religious people to go see why. Well, yeah, you know.
Well, like back then, most people probably believed in God, and if you did it, you were fucking heretic and we're gonna get stoned and shit.
You're pretty much a fucking heretic now if you don't believe in God. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Nothing's changed. The only difference is now I know why I don't believe in God. Like, it's just dumb. Everybody can have their own thoughts, but my view is we definitely wasted too much time obsessing over a man to accept us than we did accepting ourselves and trying to figure out what we can be doing better. Yes. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is they might have had a better plan system.
I don't know, because the Renaissance, I couldn't tell you if that happened before or after the Black Plague. I feel like that might have been after, because
probably after, man.
That's when they were looking for God because they had all that fucking disease, death and bullshit.
Well, wouldn't you think fucking God made that happen to you? Wake up! Like, I don't know.
Well, no, because we're the chosen ones now because we survived.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's
all about me now. Like shit, and I don't think that's fucking narcissistic at all.
Yeah.
Just because I want the betterment of my it's like I've stated. I don't know if I said it last time when we were talking, but whether or not God exists is not going to change my life right now. What I do here on this earth, as long as it's good by me, then it shouldn't fucking matter what his rules are, that it judges my life. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah. If you go to hell, fuck it. If you think you're a good person.
If you send me to hell and I didn't rape, kill or nobody, like, you're a fucking dick.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
You're just
I never did nothing.
God.
Yeah. I might just, yeah. And if a pedophile can be like, oh, I touched kids 20 years ago, but I found God and he can get into heaven, that guy can suck my ass. You touch a kid once, you deserve fucking hell. That's all I'm saying.
But because you don't believe in him, he's like, no.
No, and that's because with the whole abortion thing, I was watching this thing on Jubal, whatever the fuck. I hate that damn channel because it pisses me off.
Jubilee.
Yeah, they were talking about abortion at some point, and I was like, wait, why do we assume death is wrong? Why do we assume that death is the harshest thing? Death is easy.
Because we're scared of it.
That's my point. No one should be scared of dying. Dying is the easy part of all of it. The suffering leading up to your death, that's the tough. That's where fucking it hurts. The only part of death that's hard is for the people who are left here. Mm-hmm. And theoretically, even in religious terms, wishing that they were here with you still is not good.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, but that's because they're starting to do the AI. Like, I was seeing some shit about, like, using AI to talk to fucking your loved ones.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's fucked up.
It's not fucked up. Like, if you need that to heal your heart, by all means, you do what you gotta do. I could never try to, like, recreate my grandma and grandpa because that would just fuck me up too hard. That would just fuck me up too hard in the worst way possible. But yeah, death is easy. Letting go of who you are now is fucking easy. That's why suicide
especially
is
if it's not up to you.
Yeah, that's why suicide is such an easy choice. If you don't want to be here anymore, you'll fucking take yourself out.
Just at any time you want.
Anytime you want. But it's like, why is death the wrong thing? Even like watching Law and Order, they talk about people sometimes killing themselves. They sound like, even if I wanted to die, why is that bad?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't want to be here, then why is that bad? It's only bad because you're the one stuck here.
Because it makes you feel bad about yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. It's selfish
Mm-hmm.
in a way. But that's why I'm like, why? We have to protect the voiceless. And like, bro, what makes you think that baby's going to want to be born when he's 25?
Mm-hmm.
I said, like, what if he ends up killing himself
What if he's
anyways?
a piece of shit?
Yeah. Like,
what if he's the exact people that you hate anyway?
The point is, abortion's not wrong because every soul is important. Abortion is only true, like a true way of fucking surviving in this realm for certain people because, like, not every the world is filled with endless possibilities. So no matter whatever you think that baby might grow up to be, no matter what you think, whatever, some other baby is here to fill it.
Yeah.
There's never not enough people. I thought we were overpopulated, but now they're telling me we're underpopulated. That doesn't make any sense because rent's still going up.
Well, they I saw a thing saying that they miscounted and there's probably more people than fucking.
Yeah, I bet they are. I bet they are.
I
But
bet there are.
the point is abortion isn't wrong, and just because you think it's murder doesn't mean anything. If I kill myself and that's murder, who are you to say when my life can end? I thought that was God's choice. And if God let me do it, then isn't it God's will? Make it make sense. We're 42T. It is now 4:25. So here's our hit for 420. I hope you
My
subscribe.
shit fucking died.
Yeah, here's this. I hope you subscribe to our podcast. I hope you follow us on TikTok. And God, I hope you return for the next episode because I'll try to not talk about all that shit next time.
Goddamn. Y'all have a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you didn't even fucking turn it
No,
on yet.
I've been blabbering. I was thinking about that shit all week.
Really about abortion and shit like that?
Yeah, well, because I saw that shit and then I saw stuff on Law and Order, and I'm like, yeah, why does everybody assume dying is bad?
Fuck it.
Dying is easy, bro.
Well, it's because our culture is built around fucking
appreciating life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not all life is appreciated sometimes. Like, that's the harsh truth.
Mm-hmm.
Not even your own, the people, you know what I mean? But that's why murder happens. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously murder is bad and it's wrong, but people are not going to stop killing each other. We kill animals. Why would we stop killing ourselves? The world's filled with possibilities. So every possibility should be open. But especially when we talk about people's bodies. Because if you ask me, doing drugs, having abortion is a personal choice.
Doing drugs and having abortion?
Yeah, the government shouldn't be
involved in nothing.
Involved in anything that we do in our personal lives. Mm-hmm. They can't even. If you can't stop a husband from beating his wife and killing her, you shouldn't be able to stop me from getting high. Oh, he hasn't done anything truly bad yet. Watch, because it's just a matter of time. It's just like drugs. Drugs find everybody. Everything is a drug. It just depends on where you land.
Yeah.
We said that last time too.
Everything's a drug. But hell yeah. We're 422T.
We're 422T again.
This is Bong Noises.
Yeah.